I graduated from school in '06.
From FIU, right?
From FIU, correct.
Business and political science.
Business, political science, and a minor in economics. And then I graduated in '06. A friend of mine at that point wanted me to jump into real estate, and I did. And I started with Fortune International Realty at that moment.
Oh, so you're a producer and a real estate agent.
And so exactly, and so what happened was, I remember I was finishing school up, and a friend of mine calls me and he says, "Well, would you like to come to the studio and kind of help us out?" And that was, I believe that was '06 as well. And I was just at home not doing much, and he said, just for about 8 hours, you can make about a couple $100. Are you up for it? And I said, well, why not? And I signed up for it, and then I met a very prominent producer at that moment within NBC, and we just kind of had a couple conversations and hit it off. And she eventually said, "Would you be interested in being a producer for us?" At that moment, I told her, "I don't, know. I'm, kind of in the middle of finishing my school, and I want to, I'm in real estate." And
what do you even do as a producer? Like, what is that job?
So. I think as a producer, you just have to make sure that my first reply to that is, you're the manager. You're the one that makes everything work. You're the go-to guy to solve problems. And I think that...
Much like being a broker.
Much like being a broker.
Wow.
And I think that's the connection that I find between the two, and that's why I feel now I have the strength of understanding that I never took no for an answer as a producer. And I mean that very literally. I never took no for an answer. And I think in business and as a broker, you have to really understand there's always a way. And so what ended up happening was, 2008 came along, and NBC called me in 2009. And of course, I was in a very tough financial moment at that point. And I think I also just needed a change. 2008 and 9 were very difficult years for the economy.
Did you own a house or anything like that?
No, I had sold before the crisis.
Wow.
So thankfully, yeah, actually I sold in '05. So, '06, everything at the end of '06, start of '07, everything started to tumble. So thankfully I was able to make some decent money. So after that,
so then you were just like, I need to change.
I just need a change. Yeah, I think I wanted a change basically, and it went really well. I did very, very well for myself in NBC, and I formed very good relationships that up until today I still continue to have, and it's also allowed me. It trained also my eye. Visually speaking now, I'm able to really discern what I like to see. So when we do, advertising, commercials, things like that, for the company, I really know what's possible, and I know what I want. And I think it's also been very important for me. So I have to say that the lessons I learned in production, I'll keep for my entire life, and likely it'll make me a better broker, as I continue moving forward.
Yeah, I mean, you definitely have. It shows that you have an ability to build successful teams, and manage people in a way that seems that it's been working quite well for you. I mean, you have a brokerage now. You manage a group of 20 plus agents. You're constantly making transactions. You're always working. You have a wife. You have a daughter. I mean, how do you do it all? It's crazy. So I mean.